Welcome back, guys, to Granblue Fantasy Relink. Well, last episode, completing I See a Flaming Vision and Hide and Seek to bring our Roland's Nose total up to 3 out of 8. We then viewed Zeta's remaining Fate episodes, finishing the tale of her and Vaan. We then finished off the Heart category of quests with Drumsticks Oglyphin and Looming Tower, Leering Eye, obtaining another note, as we now find out what happens next for our forward progress, as well as doing a collectible montage of what was missed in chapters past in a bumper episode. So we've now completed every hard quest.
There's this special request.
So you now get a rank up quest. Defeat the ancient dragon. We've got reports that something massive has been spotted along the way to Tempeal. Suffice it to say, this warrants investigation. We initially asked Rolan to look into it, but we're currently recruiting capable skyfarers to aid as well. Is this who I think it is in terms of the opponent that we randomly fought inside that last, chapter 9?
There's this special request. Have a good day.
Probably is. Not even getting that many mastery points, are we?
There's this special request. Which will it be?
Well, may as well do our rank up quest and call it a good day, I feel. We've got to hard, we're going past it. Interested to find out what it really is next. That tells me you're gating me from weapon upgrades as well. It's level 60.
What kind of craziness did you get into?
Ow.
Let's go.
That's right.
What can I say? I'm experienced. One more.
Oh.
Let the rain fall. Keep up.
Sometimes it's just good to go through. You're in the safe spot.
Oh yeah. Say goodnight.
And then the enemy ends up all the way over there. Well, there is a range. This one goes down a lot easier than the other one, but it could be just I'm a lot stronger.
Come on, people. The fun's just getting started. Yes. You lead the way. I'm right behind you. Keep up.
Come back. I think it really is targeting me now as well.
What do you think? Can't be rain of fury, show the boss. After you. Keep it up, guys.
Right.
Let's keep it up. Say goodnight. Crash it back.
No.
Now it's on. Keep up. The air crackling. Wait till I get my hands up.
That's it. That's definitely going for me. Is it because I'm furthest target or I've just done the most damage so I have aggro? I don't know. Oh, there's a wyvern.
Don't mind. Nice teamwork.
You said it.
It was a marvel.
You can take out the wyverns, guy. I've got the main guy. Oh, he's bloodthirsty now. I guess I should take out the wyverns.
Whoa, cool spell.
It was nothing.
Oh, I leveled up. It's handy. Does this one seem like there's more meteors than the one we fought in that place? I don't know if it hit me or not.
You take the lead. Great go! Couldn't have done it without you. I adore you. Did you like that? Like the Falcon Force!
I think I'm about to get you. Best to guard that one, isn't it?
Here goes nothing. Got him. Looking good. One more. Oh yeah. Like that. On my mark. Let's go, our best. Resolute strike. Yo, I have just the spell.
I'm right behind you. Captain!
Loud and clear.
Nope. Gonna miss every attack with that. Yeah, I'm not gonna make 8 minutes. So I know I might make 8 minutes in this rate.
We are.
Now that's teamwork.
Break the limit. Infinite wonder.
Here's our chance.
Indeed. One more. Oh yeah. Say goodnight.
Can you stop?
Dodge this.
Come on, our best. Let the rain fall. Oh yeah. Keep up. Crimson Thorn. Got him.
Heads up, guys.
Watch its movements carefully. Infinite wonder. Now it's on.
Stupid wyvern.
What do you think? One more.
Let's finish this one off. Ooh, Drag's literally sweeping me.
Here we go. They're wide open. Thanks.
Don't mention it.
Something that was nearly dead.
They're finished. With you around, we can handle anything.
Flattery will get you everywhere.
I don't want to be at the front like that though when I'm doing that.
Keep up.
What do you think?
Break the limit.
Oh, it's got into blood first, so it's going to do that after I put my attack buff on. Yeah, I've got 2 minutes for 25%, and my special bar, some of my guys are only on 50%.
We can always
Oh, I'm missing.
I'll never let you down.
Missing my follow-ups nastily. That's where I get the damage from after all.
Welcome to my garden. Beautiful.
Okay, I can pause time. Get the break.
Don't mind if I do. The roses shall protect.
You listen up.
Zeta, you better get it. You've got time. There is us getting it. I think I missed again.
Captain,
Loud and clear.
Shine as one! Prominence flare! No place to hide! Hell yes we are!
Now that's teamwork.
8%.
Keep up!
I guess you're dying.
Come on!
Unfortunate.
What do you think? Come on!
you have my aid.
Get up, guys!
Indeed.
One more! Say goodnight! Break the limit! Our door!
I could bounce 9 times. Rank up.
We sure showed it who's boss, huh? This looks rare.
Dragon Scaled of Saints, Skill Assault 4, Quick Cooldown 4. Farewell, Rathalos.
Hell yeah. Score one for us.
Data's just too good. Now I must slay this kitty beast here in the back. I smell weakness. Dragons weak to dragoons? Who'd have thought? Okay. Also got Skilled Assault 3 as well. A couple of spellbooks to give experience are very interesting to me in how much they actually give. But job done. Will I get another notebook part for that?
Hey, Mr. Id, are you done with work?
Yep, more or less.
Woohoo! I'm ready for my next sword lesson. Meet me at the church, okay?
Guess a few swings couldn't hurt.
Yes!
It's the same child.
Well. Look at Mr. Popular over here.
Playing with the children was apparently part of Roland's job, too. Unfortunately, all I can do is teach them how to swing swords.
They're lucky to have a great teacher.
If you say so.
Meanwhile, we've been finding more of Roland's journals. Let's keep our eyes peeled.
Of course.
Oh, we did get another Roland's Notes. The first one. Minutes of Committee Meeting 131. Status update. Probe team delivered a presentation on the impact of each island's primal beast. Results show the evolutionary sequence of the Sky Dwellers in the survey zone has reached 80%. 2. Motion to advance project. Members deliberated on the merits of proceeding with the project based on the status update given. A vote was held. The yeas have it by an overwhelming majority. 3. Phase 2 approved. Project Affinity has been greenlit. Note 1. Our team was tasked with researching emotional intelligence. Project Affinity aims to reveal aspects of its inner workings. The project focuses on studying the broad long-term effects of the Sky Dweller construct known as Faith. Note 2. The Avia proposal seeks to install primal beasts as the foundation of Faith, which may further spur evolution of the system. Proposal is currently under review. Astreus. He was part of it, of course.
Another journal. But it's seen better days.
Very hard quest difficulty has now been unlocked, giving you new quests to challenge. You've also earned the following rewards.
Ooh, now we can take even tougher requests.
Bring it on. Do whatever needs to be done.
Let's have a look at them.
Yes, can
Let's get an eye on. Very Hard has a list of 8 quests for us to do as well. Running from 4,200 power to 5,000 power, which we should be okay for at this point in time. I'm wondering, of course, if a certain bony guy that's escaped death at my hands thus far is one of the people we can make victims. Catalina's hanging out here. Got another quest for fortune crystals. Out of fortune crystals, considering I'm a blacksmith, that's terrible news. Maybe I shouldn't have had made so many test pauldrons. Anyway, if you find more, could I have them? Here you go. I've got loads. 62,700 in cash for that. More forgeable weapons are now available at the blacksmith because we leveled up further. So Brianak is now available. Brianak is an ascension weapon. What does that even mean? I mean, it's attack power focus, that's for certain. Need fire orbs, flame beast plate. I guess they've all got titles. Executioner, Stinger, Stunner. Oh, it's just weapon category. Whatever Ascension is then. One thing I was wondering is, could I uncap the max level now that I beat a certain dragon? The answer to that is Very yes. And with that, of course, comes even more health.
I'll handle it. Success.
And even more power.
Always aim
To
for the
uncap
top.
it again requires exceptional refinium.
I'll unlock its hidden potential. Well, look at that.
So again, to upgrade
I'll handle it. Good.
our main more. And we only had enough to go to 86. Oh my goodness, we're actually out of stuff. I was going to say, we just uncap
Your weapons
these
won't
and
betray
get
ya.
the skills. But we can't, because we actually need more of the mats, and we need to reach 100 to get there. But another attack boost plus 50 was on the base weapon. Not health this time. It'll be health for that, was 300. But attack plus 50 again is always going to be pretty good for me. So, blowing all your resources on the data. Well, the thing is, make one character strong, then farm the other character stuff with the strong character that can farm the stuff as soon as possible. Correct? Maybe to some, maybe not to others. That is what I'm going with. So, with very hard now unlocked, and obviously new systems all over the place probably as well, even more quests to pick up too. What I will probably do now is go back, get myself all the collectibles with the power of editing, so that will probably happen about now in the YouTube side of the video. So our collectible sweep begins with the very start of the game, of course. We're going to have to go through each chapter one by one, but I'm saying the very start of the game because the first chest I missed was at the very start of the game, by the look of things. Just turning left from where we spawn in.
Good fun. I hope our next one is Lyria.
Might not be getting good rewards while going through this, but you know, completionism, we tend to do that kind of thing. Let's move on to the next thing. And again, still at the start, it took me a little bit to search around and find it, but I went a bit too far forward. There's a wee pincer up here, the only wee pincer we have in this first chapter.
Nice.
Before I even knew I had to save them. So let's move on. I've already found the next chest, which is not far away. And so just slightly down the path from the start, when we come to this first big tree, it's barely even moved, as we've still not found Lear at this point in time. This is way before that.
What's
There
this?
seem to be chests all over this area. And as you can see from the chest over there, any chest that we've previously got is closed. So I think that is all there is for this chapter. So it's slimes I missed mainly on this chapter, and one is just hidden right here. So with it and our powerful crew able to easily smash them down, we'll gain our small amount of mastery points and keep on keeping on. Interestingly, there was an omen stone that we may have missed back in the settlements that we were saving, so just activate a load of crazed crows, which our friends are just going to take down the blink of an eye, most likely, to bring forth a wyvern that lasted about 2 seconds. Well, there is no way for me to increase the difficulty further. But from that, that's what we've missed. A lovely chest.
Don't mind if I do.
Ocean Hoarder 2, an okay amount of rupees and 5 MSP. So let me keep on searching for goodies. And here is the location at the same settlement where our second slime that we missed in this chapter was. Let's instantly pop it. Oh, wow, he didn't die. He actually hit me. Well, I'll take the rupees and the 1 MSP. Right then, anything else for me to find? And it seems the last chest I missed, or the second chest I missed here, was the second Omen Stone. I managed to get everyone in my first outing, except for even noticing that these things even existed. I'm interested to see what kind of monsters will be part of all of this. To see if there was a later stage boss that I've missed.
Wake up every day ready for a new adventure.
In some way, shape, or form.
Right. That's all someone has to do with.
But no, just a level 20 foe. But obviously another 5 MSP. And small amounts of experience to go with things. Well, that should be absolutely everything on this chapter. The wee pincers were gotten the first time, so onwards to the next. And so on chapter 3 with Fury Cane rampaging, of course, and Rosetta telling me that we need to stop things. I'm sure I checked this area, but obviously not well enough for what hides just slightly behind a bit of wood. That's the wee pincer I've missed this chapter. It's one chest as well, so let's go as we meet the requirements for our next quest. Here's a chest I managed to miss from the Omen Stone that we did complete on this thing. I guess I was too focused on getting over that way versus viewing a load of platforms going upwards, which should be a fairly obvious treasure location.
Okay.
Silver chest is all we needed, and that is chapter 3. So on to chapter 4, the airship battle, where things are obviously timed missables, right? So with the assault on the airships, or assault on our airship ongoing currently, the first one has boarded us, and the wee pincer is back round the corner. That's one of the guys we missed. I'm pretty sure we missed something else in this chapter as well, so finding it might be the thing. But with the power I have, breaking down these ships isn't too hard. With a third ship having been boarded by us, or trying to board us. No, we rammed them this time. The last chest is just literally as you go up the ramp. And here, so yes, should have been easier to see this one for the chapter, but miss what you miss, I guess. Miss what you miss. Onwards to chapter 5. Our snowy chapter 5 has its first wee pincer just a little bit down the trail, coming up to its location over here. Probably not far away from a bridge collapse, if you know what I mean. The wee pincer is just tucked into the right-hand corner, easily able for us to obtain it. And now with us knowing I've already got this chest, let's continue on. So with Nazar Bonjour defeated after falling down from the bridge, of course, we never completed this stone. We decided to leave this one, unlike others that we saw. Thinking, yeah, they were meant to be come back for later. We did manage to see what was coming out next after all, but they are actually at our level, which is kind of bonkers.
Nice teamwork.
They were easy to follow.
Makes me wonder if I actually have the power to break this or not. I'll just hope that everyone else is doing better than me, shall I? I think they're not doing terribly. It's just me doing bad because I don't know how to play it. Oh, look at that.
Feeling light on your feet today or what? Oops, take that. A little lost in the moment.
This one seems strong.
Here we go. So this guy was like 20 levels higher than us. Not that level means all that much. Glacier Stalker. Weak to Earth. Well, I wish I had that. This is going to be a proper boss fight.
Stay alert, guys.
I don't want to get beaten or eaten at all. I'm just going to block it.
Look at you go.
Oh man, you've taken a lot of the spaces here. Oh, you put ice on the ground. It's fine, I've got my dragony form so I can get in there.
Now's our chance. You do us trying for the assist.
Glad I could keep up.
Never you worry.
I got him. That's a good Pinota. That is one. Tide of chaos.
There's only enough for that many percent though. Kind of wish I was fighting him with the main team. At least I'd have a bit more of an idea of how to play. Nice fighting there, mister.
Stay
Only 5% means overdrive for the Glacier Stalker. So you are going to glaciate the area. It seems like darkness is not a strength against you anyway. I gotta get you to run into one of these, do I? There we go. I think that was what we intended to do, but I'm not even sure myself.
Got you now! Get back! All hands on deck!
On guard!
Ever tried running a shadow? Hell yeah! Take this! You're mine! Never enough!
On guard!
Too bad none of that landed on him. But it seems he's knocking himself out anyway.
Try to keep up! Talk about we end it!
Prepare yourself!
You reap what you sow! Oh, I'll give their just desserts! Back off! Blast them! Understood! Got something for you! Can we take
It's like I've completely forgotten how to get into his extra mode here. But at least I'm still good enough to just wail on him.
I'm impressed. Now, parry!
I'm not allowed in, I may as well shoot from range. Got the option, right?
Keep it up!
Never you worry.
Go full! Into the ice!
Oigan!
I got him! Your time's up! One! Time of chaos!
I wonder how many more of these kind of big bosses I've missed during our adventure.
Ever tried fighting a shadow? Talk about we end it!
So conclusive!
Try to keep up!
I'm impressed.
But being able to do that slow with Arcadia is pretty damn tasty, isn't it?
Stay vigilant.
We really opened a can of worms, didn't we?
Alright, well, we know we're at range no matter what.
Take this!
Did I get you sucked in this or not? Suddenly he decided he didn't want to.
No running for me!
Weird that.
I see through you! It's over! You're through! You were quick! I call it the dartfish style! What alert?
Slowly build up my gauge. That link attack is not far from coming. As long as Oigan keeps it going, anyway.
Stay alert, guys.
There's nothing to fear. Are you
I
injured?
should have totally dodged that. But I guess we got someone else to heal there for me. How'd I miss?
Try to keep up.
Keep breathing, I'm coming.
It's all good.
Batter up.
Sure.
Put me
Cut
in.
them down.
Fantastic follow-up.
I'll do what I can.
I just can't hit any combo finishes because Sky keeps moving. I'm saving abilities for it. And messing up due to it. Man!
Again. We'll make them say their prayers.
I'm glad everyone else is doing the work. Because I'm not.
You know your stuff.
I guess I took it too easy near the end, but this is why running a main or trying to master a character is a good thing. Because when you're out of your depth, you're out of your depth.
Let's see. Not bad.
Tap power 3, which we could have got nice and early, I guess, or around the right time, and 20 mastery skill points. There is still more for me to claim here, however. So after that long fight, let's keep on keeping on. So our next chest is way up on high, past where we met Historia, and she opened the door. There is like a little passage. That's not a thingy. I was waiting for it to like do something. To the left of the corridor going up, which I'll show you by just jumping down again, but that's where the chest is. You just head left right here. Missed that on the way through, didn't I? What's the next missed goodie? And so our next chest obviously comes from the second Omen Stone on the level. At the second point of Historia of Chanting. Now, I can't remember why I didn't actually defeat these guys in the end. Maybe just because I wasn't actually fast enough.
Blast anything that even looks at a story ad. Now this is fire. Back off! How about no? Never enough! Coming right up! You doing okay, Cat?
Eugen, you're the one out of
There
breath.
seems to be at least 2 ways for me to get through.
You like that? You're mine! Come on! Right now! Got something for you! Great work!
I do my best.
This school swims together.
An Eternal Gaze. There's a Bonju times 2 then.
About to get ugly.
We really opened a can of worms, didn't we?
Are you on overdrive now, are you? I was gonna say, I better get behind. And now he's gone away.
Over here! Bring in the big gun! No running for me!
All out. Let's
This should be more than enough damage, right?
And none shall escape the cover of a crowd! Got it! Took out! Catalina!
Never you worry. Oh, the pinnacle of swordsmanship! Eugen,
I got him.
Nine and one!
Kind of chaos.
Easily defeated that one for being, 10 levels lower and all. I'll take the experience and the mastery points for it. Interesting, you can still level up people going back through things. We've got the new trophy Legendary Slayer as well as health 3 from the chest. So I don't know if that's everything yet. I'm going to keep on keeping on. If anything, I've probably missed more wee pincers. I had indeed missed more wee pincers. Literally just moving on ever so slightly showed up one. I guess orange, even if it's got a blue shell on blue ice, is pretty easy to find. Let's move on. Well, there was more to claim, and here's a to-do. What if there was chess and you ignored it, but then you realized, oh, wait a second, there's a wee pincer in a chest. Right at the end after getting through the third door. That's where we found that. What on earth? Well, with that done, I think that should be everything now. So I'm just going to go bash a boss for some extra mastery points. Yes. Scarmiglione was defeated as well. And so we move on to the chapter where I've missed the most things, and it was very obvious that this would be the one. I've got over like 20 chests to find on this one, as well as quite a few wee pincers in the desert sand, probably mostly around like, well, just the ruins as a whole. There's just so many of them. But first of all, we start with a wee pincer in the starting area, the open bit before we fall into the trap.
So precious.
On top of an arch. I'm actually surprised I didn't climb this arch myself to try and find it. Let's keep on keeping on then. So it turns out we have a chest with a bit of a skill check, and I've already failed it a few times, twice thus far.
You found the golden carpet the desert rolls out.
But of course there were ramps to be taken, places to be slidden to on higher bits. And going on that left bit is not that hard, but getting everything exactly right for this bit seems to be kind of tricky.
Trust or not, all we can do is slide. We're just gonna have to play it by ear.
And there we go. Seeing that chest, but not being able to actually reach it was kind of nightmarish. But yes, there was something to grab on the way down with a regen 2 and some mastery points. Yeah, this is probably the mastery points that were worth the most for me. Until I actually had to do something. Alright, well that said, let's keep on keeping on down. And start exploring all of that. So we start our exploration of the desert with the left-hand side, with enemies
Never enough. Perish.
charging me from all angles, but my guy's quickly, easily able to take them out, to be fair. They're only level 26 after all. A chest has been located already, past these guys. I just wanted to die, I don't want to get hit.
Valuable intel as a down payment.
In the sand.
Show me I made a wise investment.
Okay, touche.
And there's going to be a lot of them, so let's keep on searching. The next thing found is a very obvious slime, so I'm wondering if I can set things up. This was just over the next sand dune. Oh wow, that did super damage to a slime. Found new technique, really, for dealing with it, maybe? Alright, slime defeated. That was just out from over there. We've only traveled barely any distance at all, to be honest.
Yoink.
Probably going to get a lot of that on this left-hand side. Let's keep on keeping on. Literally within 2 seconds of the location we were, the slime, I found a wee pincer. Didn't even expect to, just started jumping up things. And just sitting on here.
Grab hoe.
There one is. So, where to next? That would be where to next, wouldn't it?
Don't mind if I do.
There's pretty much treasure chests everywhere at this point in time. They're probably not on the podiums that we've already got, but I may as well clear it out anyway. Where's our next treasure? So after destroying the rock golem over there and a couple of other foes nearby, it wasn't actually far to reach the next treasure chest from our last chest location, for it's hidden under here.
Not bad.
Thankfully, fairly obvious spots, seeming they're all slightly out of sight. Let's keep on searching. So after the Omen Stone area that we defeated at some point in time in our first exploration, can you see a really obvious treasure chest just in the distance that I never bothered going up to? I guess I only came to this part of the ruins and then moved on through the middle. But you can't get an easier to find treasure chest than that, notifying you from like 10 million miles away.
Don't mind. What's this?
I guess just because the area was so big, I was daunted to explore. Right, what is next? A little bit of jumping from our previous treasure location up the things reveals another treasure chest in not too much time. Been looking around to see if I can spot anything from the high vantage point. Can't say I necessarily can. Might be hidden low in a little nook somewhere. Tell a lie on the last one. From the high vantage point that we had, there was something that was spottable. So you just had to wait for a little bit of movement. Break that jar to threaten this guy, really. Let's threaten him even more.
Here's the
Slime easily dispatched in quick time. Poor guy never stood a chance. Never saw it coming. Okay, you're absolutely joking me about the location of this one. It's not the treasure chests that are in little nooks. From our slime last time, you can see it slightly as you go this way if you keep an eye out, but it's kind of hard to see. You just have to start going around the outside of everything. Oh my goodness. Well, it's a nice little home that wee pincer had, that's for certain. But it's not home anymore, you're mine. I've rescued you. Maybe against your will. Combing the outskirts after on the other side of that wall. Activating a second seal. There is a chest out way this way.
Okay.
Basically what you have to do is run around all the walls trying to find stuff. Nothing that I could see when I was climbing around this location, but you never know if there might be another route up.
This desert is much
Well,
bigger.
here's an area that I missed right after that chest that I got that seems interesting. What the hell is this?
You're waking up.
Actually, maybe we should give it a rude awakening.
Oh, it's a
Get back! It's awake now. Get ready.
Quacker Diego. Okay.
A pancake.
Are you a newer version?
We've got a party cracker. Get ready for double duty.
Two of them?
That takes care of
I mean, our guys are powerful enough to take them down. And also steal their materials, if you know what I mean.
You're mine. Break it, Leg. Come on. Always double
Cut them down.
I'm starting to get a feel for how your crew fights.
One of them came out of nowhere.
Perhaps it was hunting us.
Oh, I didn't expect that.
Well, anything can happen out here.
I was going to say, there must be treasure chests here at the very least. For us to get. Especially hidden by that. And we can see that there is an area behind it as well. So here's another chest. Here's another chest. And no slimes hidden here, though, however, which is kind of what I expected to find. There must be no wee pincers either. Well, missed this area entirely.
Not that interesting. When we first came to the Skydom,
Let's keep checking things out.
Volga.
Well, okay, next to the next seal, I've defeated the griffin there, but not activated it in case it forces me forward with a lot of events. There seems to be just a lot of chests in the area that I somehow missed. Just, I guess they're a bit camouflaged in, but there's just like
bad.
3 visible from this location alone. One here, one over here,
Okay.
and one down here too. I guess I came up the other side, didn't I? I guess going around the other revolution was the right idea for getting eyes on new objects. So I don't know if there's a repitzer hiding around or anything like that, but I'll keep on looking. So I didn't see this at all originally, again, probably because of light effects on sand, but right next to where I stopped then there was another thing.
Now, all you've got to do is
Right
collect
then.
those stones. You've got this.
Is it going to be that easy? Oh, do I need to activate the boost?
Man, there's a world of difference when you get in the shade. It's at least 1,000 degrees cooler.
I think I might have to get in the boost, you know.
Chill out here forever.
Oh no, it was perfectly runnable.
That treasure is
I was wondering if I had to activate the thing or not.
Not bad.
Not is the answer. Tyranny free, a fair bit of rupees, and 5 MSP. Do you think there's another chest within close range of this one? It wasn't a chest I found next near the Omen Stone that I've cleared before. There was, of course, the way I came up originally to get to the Griffin. With chests found, but a little wee pincer waits on a ledge to join our group. 33 save now as we continue on. So I've nearly finished an entire loop of the outside edges. We're going to be checking out the center in the future, but right next to the start. Right next to the start there was a chest. I guess I was too busy taking the wind contraptions to the right to begin with. And within 10 seconds of finding that chest, moving over again from the start and climbing up on an archway.
Grab home.
A nice wee pincer hanging out in the shade. Anything else I can see from this location? Here's an obvious chest on a high point just further on from where we were at. We can see the central seal. Just a small jumping puzzle, if I could even just walk properly, to defeat to get that.
Okay.
Next up, I don't know how close I am to actually getting everything now. Again, just a little pivoting around of the camera reveals exactly what we need. I'm assuming this is just a standard jar, but a chest standing in the middle of everything.
Don't mind if I do.
At this point, we didn't really check around much of the internal section, did we? Regrets. Okay then. Had another wee pinch that was out.
So precious.
Jumping down, the chest was just there. I was just climbed up there, trying to look around, fell down, there he is. Thank you, pivoted camera. Well, next to the area I just got that wee pincer. It was hard to see the wiggle, but you can see the wiggle. There is a slime.
This would be a perfect sniping spot.
Hidden right here.
Clear line of sight in every direction.
It's easy to get lost. Keep an eye on
Uh-oh.
any useful land.
Thankfully, he came down with me.
Nowhere to hide.
Nowhere to hide. It can run as much as it wants.
More undead.
Never enough.
Had myself back at the mountain.
Well, looks like we got a few extra enemies in there with us. But defeated. Thank you for flying down with me. I've got to climb back up there again now to have a look around. Oh, but before that, this must be
Looks useful.
the archive I missed. Baffling. Aged document. Yep, fits the slot. Over the past few years, Dali has been experiencing a large influx of new residents. 14 subdivisions is no longer sufficient. We are aiming to complete subdivisions 15 through 20 within the year. Prospective homeowners and businesses looking for a spot in the new subdivisions should apply as soon as possible. So after climbing up on high yet again, you can see the chest very clearly in sight. Another one for us to claim. Wee-hee!
It's an army!
In style as well, by the look of it.
If we use the terrain
stun power
wisely, we
too.
can split them off into smaller groups.
And a few bony friends to take care of, so I'll get them out of my way and continue searching. Didn't take long for me to find the next item on our hunt. We were just literally over there a second ago. So to be honest, it's very hard to see these.
Let's do this.
This looks like an interesting one with the sliding and the jumping. Oh god, do I supposed to go up? But I'm supposed to just grab that and go up this way? I'm not sure how I can keep sprinting. The jumps probably have to be fairly well timed as well to make certain distances. Oh, I knew I was going to miss one like that. Oh, I wish I could double jump off the side. Like wall jump or something would have made that work. Falling ones are a bit harder for a game that isn't built as a platformer. First and foremost, camera angles wise. Don't want to miss that. Though to be honest, we do have like acres of time. Because acres is of course a measurement of time. There we go. Probably the best angle I was going to get.
Don't mind if I do.
Quick cooldown 3. Hey, anything else still to get in here? Now tell me that this stuff isn't hard to see. We were just over there. But you can see a glimmer. It's just incredibly hard when it's like a yellow swirly glimmer on yellow, isn't it? I had to stand still and like look around quite a bit to hopefully find this thing. And I didn't see it when I was coming from there, going that way.
You guys smell treasure?
So another one of these. Oh, I guess I might have to take the boost this time. I mean, the boost is directly in the way. Uh-oh.
That's what I call express service.
That was awesome!
I feel like I've missed some. Oh, I actually did that perfectly.
Keep up working or playing.
Maybe the jump was the correct answer.
Not bad.
Okay, 5 MSP and a champion merit. See, the real issue that I have at the moment is you can always quit chapter to then be able to see a score of what you've got, but as soon as I quit chapter, I'll have to go through most of this again, or at least like getting here. I have no clue if I still have anything left to find. I might have to quit chapter. Well, this looks a little bit trickier to get to. There's quite a few chests I did get in this area already by the look of things, but there's a wee pincer and it's on that post, and I'm guessing I have to jump from here, which was a lot easier than I thought, actually. Okay. Central ruins still under heavy exploration. There could be chests anywhere behind these walls. More to the point, from the wee pincer post, there is a chest really obviously visible from up on high, not behind the walls. I wonder if you're a slime. Nope. Not quite sure I missed this one when I got the other ones in the region, but sometimes you miss the incredibly obvious.
What if I do?
And I guess I missed this one when I came out of that sand falls and headed around the left. Probably to get that, but I think I had that before. Anything else like that over there? Okay, moving forward just a slightly bit more. Not that over there, which I thought was that tree in the center. Just crossing the next dune, there was another blooming treasure chest.
What's this?
Oh, have I got them all yet? And that's not even a chest. But at least it brought me the right way. Well, that pack of wolves in the distance is obviously housing a chest as well. There's going to be quite a few wolves. And a bird there too. I'll just take the chest now.
Don't mind if I do.
And get on with the fighting. And now, having come to the seal, because I was scouting around this left outer edge and coming round, I seem to have missed a ridiculously obvious treasure chest yet again. Hopefully this is the last thing I need. But maybe not. So I'm going to keep on searching. And so we have found everything in the desert. That was the biggest chapter by far for collectibles. But it was very obviously going to be when you had that much of a map. I just wish it had a map. Do you know what I mean? We now move on to Fondom in chapter 7, where there's a lot less things missing in every area from here on out. However, right at the start, you'll see there is a friend. Or not a friend, depending on how you want to view it. A slime that was missed behind a tiny little ledge. It was a gold slime though, which means we are going to wreck it entirely and take its rupees. So, let me keep on keeping on, even though the game wants me to look this way desperately by the look of things. Alright, it seems that I've probably collected everything up until the chase sequence against Vulcan Bowler. I was very thorough, apart from that very first slime by the looks of things. However, that means I've got to find everything we got while doing the running if there is more stuff. If there was only one slime back there, then that means I've got multiple collectibles still to gain on this run before the boss. So I've got to look everywhere, which is going to cause me to repeat this many times. So let's start with, can I get my eyes on anywhere first? Oh god. I knew it. I totally knew there'd be something hidden right at the jump. Oh, I'm not going to make this at all, but let's keep my eyes open. One wee pincer again. They're devious. Does that mean that wee pincer died in our original go-through? God, what if there's a chest somewhere around here? Oh, I think I'm a bit late. Alright, there is a chest hidden in an incredibly devious location that seems to be longer than I can jump, but also off the beaten path, right up ahead of me. There. So I've either got to take a right here and grab it, and then keep on keeping on. If it's nowhere near me, let me keep looking around for things. Yes, there is a thing. You can get me all you like, as long as the wee pincer lives. Oh my god, finding stuff in these locations is horrible. We're going to fall in the lava a billion times trying to get this segment done. Oh, I think I moved up fast enough. Good. Anything here? Well, here's an interesting chest that was missed, because there's a chest next to a save point over here. And then if you just continue down the thing, even though it wants me to look quite massively, it might be that the camera angle got tilted away by Oakenbola thrashing around. There is a chest on the right as well. And if it's the boss fight up next, I think that I'm pretty much done. I'll have to see if I've actually collected it all, because there's been multiple dips into lava at this point in time. To find the stuff in the first place. Oh, how lovely. And so we come to the siege of Seed Hollow Castle by the Church of Avia. There is chests in this room that I have got, but there is also a chest that I haven't got. I think I got a variety of things here originally, but didn't check round this corner at the end. So I pick up one of the chests. There's a few chests I'm missing. There's barely anything left I've got missing for the next couple of chapters. So we're very nearly there. There was a slime here in a very nasty position, because after we dropped down low and I picked up treasure chests in the area, look between the two chests. It was just there the whole time. It's a slime! Well, I will turn into dragon to defeat you. What's next, then? What else have I missed? There's even more treasure chests than I missed that guy. There's a little spot of deviousness going on here. So, after coming forward from that treasure room and then defeating the group of guys in there, we all know that that wasn't there. But because of a slime making a noise as I passed through the door, which I didn't obviously hear the first time I got through here, that was spottable. So, yes. Little bit of deviousness. Let's defeat the slime first and then figure out what this is. Why did they have a chest that was only activated afterwards? You'd walked past it. It wasn't even in your eyes. Able to be seen. You got to go at both sides by the look of things. That's a bit of a jump. You got to make that exactly. Again, perception of how far we've gone. That wasn't fast enough. You're joking me. That looked like it was right on time.
Look at all those shiny rocks. Make sure you nab them all.
Maybe I've got to get my circles turning a little bit more in. The point I jump off at? This is going to be incredibly close, isn't it? Yeah, that one's tight. I guess it is from a later chapter and all.
Okay.
A record holder trophy, champion's merit, and some more rupees, including some more mastery points. What else is there for me to find? Well, this is a little baffling. Of course, I checked the omen stones to make sure if I've done them or not. And it turns out, of course, I have done this omen stone, which I kind of knew. However, right next to the omen stone is a little weeping, so I didn't pick up. What the... How do I miss some of this stuff? Well, this chest is a little bit devious as well, because if you're coming down from the steps as you were, it is just nicely blocked off, and you can't see it for even a split second, but if you go back up again to try and be thorough and look for items, the chest is found.
What did I do?
Don't know if that's my last thing or not. Let's keep on keeping on until it is. And so we do come to the final collectible chapter where we only have a couple more things to find. Well, that said, we are literally at the start of entering the pillar, and to be honest, I've already found something that I missed right at the start. There's a wee pincer right here.
So precious.
Just to be climbed up. Well, nearly 100%. Let's keep going. It's slime time after defeating the third boss in here, the stronger version of Oakenbola. Jumping over, got slime, and I think we found the slime and just weren't able to kill it. We'll see how this proves this time. This is the thing, it rolled away.
Never enough.
But no disappearing this time. Slime's the limit trophy? I'm assuming that might be for getting all the slimes? I do not know. Let's keep on keeping on. Make sure I've got absolutely everything. So I had to fight through again because I missed something after quitting out. And it is a wee pincer who literally just spawns behind you after you defeat the boss. There's a lot of that spawning behind later on, making you have to check around previous areas. So that should be every single one, I think. The best way for me to find out is to go to Quit Chapter yet again. Find ourselves in Folka. And look up the list. Who says this exactly? The last one. 41 is an odd number for it to be at. That's for certain. But as you can see, complete. Everything is done. So that was our collectible episode. I always like to try and go for the 100% on stories when and if I can. Of course, it may be like a more, kind of experience on the basis of trying to get all the things. And I'm not making walkthroughs, but I do what I do. I do what I do. So there we go. Collecting it all. And everyone reached around level 60 for that as well. So Fate episodes galore to come. With that said, let's put you back to the stream and back to the outro. That was a lot of work. It took me about, if you're interested in going through again, from the point I was at, it took me about 4 hours to collect them all. Now, always onwards. So many quests to give in. And then we'll come back for the Twitch and YouTube side to give them in on our next session's beginning. So, 3 more of these jobs that Rolan started is still to be completed. We're easily ranking up. I need to put some consideration into my other characters and how they're leveling in the party as a whole, because some are lesser level than others. So maybe I might just play some this week with like the levels, this team, and level them up, give them mastery points, etc. Doesn't sound like a bad idea to bring them up to the ranks of the others. Works for me. So until then, I will see you next time as we continue on with the very hard quests of Granblue Fantasy Relink. And maybe, hopefully, some online multiplayer as well. We'll see what we can swing. But until then, until next time, with our main story done, but still a little more to go, I say, bye-bye.